Dee, can I just say something? You look like you're topless.
Hello!
Happy Friday!
Happy
Sherrie,
Friday.
darling. I've got a coaster I want this especially for you. And it says, "It's being so cheerful that keeps me going." Oh. It just reminded me of you. I don't know why.
Exactly like that yesterday.
But before we go any further, please like and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Oh, and like and follow us on Facebook.
And follow us on Twitter. And don't forget to tweet.
And of course, Instagram is the main thing that we all follow these days because it's full of wonderful people and lovely days that we can.
Sherrie. Right, it's Dress Up Friday. I'm going to go straight to you, Sherrie, actually, because you're in cerise. Is that a cerise? Is that a colour?
Well, I don't know if you'd call this cerise. Cerise is slightly darker. This is sort of a baby pink, I would call this. So yes, it's sort of it's quite zhuzhy for me, really. But I felt like a pink person when I woke up this morning, but he wasn't here, so I made myself pink. But there you go. Who else now then? Harriet, what have you got on?
Well, I was inspired, it's a summery sort of lovely shirt from Box 2, because I adore their stuff. And it's sort of, it also has a sort of 70s essence to me. I don't know why. 12? I haven't got a spinning chair, darling. I don't have a spinning chair.
Oh,
it's very pretty. I like it.
Is it?
I love that.
Harriet, is it an all-in-one? It's all-in-one, isn't it? Sorry, you can't see it all there.
No, you're not going to see it all. I'm not paid enough. I'm not paid enough to show anything. It comes down to my knees, and it's very soft and light and airy, and it's gorgeous, and I love it.
Oh, you could wear it over a bikini as well, couldn't you?
What's that word?
Yes.
A bikini.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about, dear. But anyway, nice. Thank you.
Oh, the thought of a bikini. Oh, that's made me feel nauseous. Oh,
are you topless, darling?
Darling, I'm not topless, darling. I'm actually very far from topless, but I have got an all-in-one, which I showed you a little twirl. Look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she's off.
Oh, I say.
Thank you. And it's
Quite
really
nice.
Do you know what it is? It's because it's from my lovely local boutique. Again, but you know what? I think we should support the high street, darling. And also, you know, boutique type companies, like there's lots online, like Little Bit of You and The Forge, Jared's Cross, all sorts of, you know. And also, I have to say something. I almost covered my arms today. And I thought, you know what? My arms aren't perfect. We've all got a thing about our arms, haven't we? After 25.
I haven't.
I know you're really good like that.
No, I mean, I'm sure that they're not perfect. It's just I don't have a thing about them. So I was talking to Julie Peasgood the other day, and she was going, "I can't show my arms." And I said, "Take your shirt off." I said, "Your arms are no different to mine." She went, "Yeah, but yours are lovely." I went, "But yours are the same."
I think honestly, loads of people. And what I was going to say is, I think we should start a campaign because most women hate their arms
out.
Well, yes, and embrace embrace your arms.
So long as it's only your arms you're getting out, Dee.
Embrace your arm. Well, we can start with the arms.
No, I'm not joining your campaign.
Okay.
Debbie, darling, come on. Let's go to Debbie, please. What are you wearing, darling?
I'm just wearing the earrings as usual, and a top that actually was bought by Mrs. Jan McHale as a gift for me. So it's just a long top. And I've got my my fantastic
slippers on.
Very glamorous.
I'm still looking for boxes. I'm still looking through boxes for clothes, which I can't find. So I'm sort of all right from the neck up as usual. But Harriet, who have we got? What surprise have we got for us today?
We're about to welcome Michelle Collins into the nest. Entrepreneur, actress. She's done the most amazing things for charity. She has a rescue dog. Welcome, Michelle.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Hi, Michelle.
Hello. Welcome to the nest, darling. You have been so busy over this last few months, not only doing extraordinary things, which we'll get to in a minute, but also having in-house cooking shows, and you have a wonderful partner who does your pedicures and your manicures, darling.
Yeah, but he's given up on that a bit. I mean, look at the state.
Oh, no.
I'm not surprised.
He's
but yeah.
actually gone back to work now, so I'm sort of left to my own devices. But yeah, it's
I'm so
weird.
sorry.
I mean, that whole lockdown, because I suppose we're not really in lockdown. That whole lockdown period just seems like it was all a bit of a dream in a way, doesn't it? It was like a really,
I agree.
It feels like, God, did that really happen? It's just bizarre. And in some ways, I felt okay during lockdown because I felt we had a safety net. It was a bit of a security blanket because we were all in the same boat.
Yeah.
There was no fear of FOMO because we all knew everybody was doing nothing.
Yeah.
And we were all joining in, and there was that amazing feeling of the clapping and the whole sort of coming together. Whereas now I feel a bit wobbly about it all.
I agree. It's a really bad insecurity, isn't it now?
Yeah.
You feel as though, hang on a minute, am I in? Am I out?
Yeah.
Are we working? Are we not working?
Yeah. And obviously some people are going back to work. You know, they're now encouraging us to go out. I don't feel totally secure about going out. No. I feel a little bit strange. Yeah. And also in our industry, in the arts, we're not going back. Yeah. And nobody will tell us when we're going back. So we're in a very, very, it's that fear of not knowing, which is really tough for people to deal with.
Tell us about the extraordinary thing you did, raising £35,000 for our industry.
Wow. Yeah, so during, I kept myself busy during lockdown and was looking after my mum and doing silly cooking and that sort of thing, and doing, delivering for food banks. And then I just thought, okay, this is all a bit of fun, but what's going to happen afterwards? And I suddenly started looking around, talking to all my friends, particularly young friends in the industry who were really adult. I mean, and myself, actually, I was doing a job. I was going to do a pincer play, the birthday party. And I literally rehearsed for a week. And suddenly we were told we weren't doing it. And, I was doing it at Edinburgh. I was doing a one-woman show, which I'd never done before. So literally my livelihood was taken away from me. And my agent told me not to expect to work until next year, which is really tough. So I decided that I would start up a fundraiser. I rung up Equity. I said, look, what can I do? What are you doing? And they said they have this Actors Benevolent Fund, and they put an emergency, some emergency money in it, but they really wanted more money. So I thought, what can I do? Within 3 days, I thought I'll do monologues. Within 3 days, I'd got Ian McKellen, Leslie Manville, Lenny James, Derek Jacobi. So I got within 2 weeks, I launched this whole thing. I called it Flower, which was for the love of arts. I asked all these Jason Watkins, amazing people from the soaps as well. I wanted it to be a real cross section of actors, not just the love. It's musical theatre. I've got Miriam TV, Leighton Williams. So I asked people to do monologues under 5 minutes, to film them in their own homes, which they did. And we launched it online, and we've so far raised £35,000. Well done. So, and it's an ongoing campaign. And because I didn't think at that point, I knew this was going to be devastating. I knew this was going to have a devastating effect on our industry. Obviously, people do now, but I don't think people realised 2 months ago. I don't think they did. And obviously now there were lots of campaigns, and the government have now put in this huge fund, although actually it's not going to help the self-employed and creative workers as such. It will help buildings and companies like the Albert Hall, like the National, but for self-employed actors or creative workers, it's still not great. We still have no stability. We still don't know what's going on.
It's so true.
And I think a lot of people, and as well, it's this misconception, isn't it? People always think actors are really wealthy. They think we're all bloody rich. We're all wealthy. Oh, those silly actors. Some of them don't even think it's a real living, that we do it just for fun. True. It's like, no, and what worries me more is younger people. How are young people ever going to survive this? Are they going to end up losing the business, leaving the industry? People who don't come from rich backgrounds, who don't have privileged backgrounds, that come from lower socioeconomic, backgrounds. And what's going to happen to them? And also everyone everyone knows that you know, young people work in hospitality to supplement their income.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So as you can see, I feel very passionate about it, and I think everyone feels, oh well, they've got their money now, but that money has to be shared, not just, it doesn't just go to the theatre.
exactly. Right across the country.
You're 100% right. It's a very, very strange. I mean, you know, I was going to talk to you later, but I must bring this in now. I mean, all of the different aspects of our industry have been completely and utterly, you know, voiceovers, commercials, every single aspect of the industry. But I think on another way that green shoots are coming up in strange places like the internet. Like, is this now us being able to control our lives by doing shows like this, putting other things on? Is this the answer?
I think yes. I mean, it will, any sort of recession, because we are going to go into a recession. Any recession will breed creativity comes out of it, innovation. But yeah, I mean, this is great. But I don't know about you, because I mean, I run a women in media networking group, which I've done for the past 4 years. I want to see somebody. I think these things are great, but it would be nice to actually meet up with somebody and talk to somebody. And I hope that does come back. And I think you're right, Debbie. It is great that things, and you ladies are doing this, because you're keeping people, this is keeping people in contact with each other. They're connecting, they're talking about what's going on. And as long as we keep on talking, you know, I think we will get back to, I think it'll be a new norm. It won't be the old norm, will it? Things will be very
I think our industry, as we've all known it all these years, has gone. And I think what we all have to take in here is that has happened. So I think we all have to think out of the box and create other worlds for ourselves, and maybe each other, and maybe come together and go, listen, let's be serious about this. What we have is gone. You know,
Sherrie, you're
absolutely.
Sherrie, your other world is created by 2 guinea pigs, of course.
Yes, well, my granddaughter Michelle left me her Chihuahua Teddy and 2 guinea pigs, Badger and Bodger. Now, I'm not a lover of guinea pigs, I have to say, because all they do is eat and poo.
And bite you.
Now my Chihuahua has fallen in love with Badger, the guinea pig. But Bodger, the other guinea pig, is very jealous. So he bites Badger because Teddy comes and kisses Badger. So I've got a war.
I know. So sweet.
But you were going to get before you got your Chihuahua, you were going to get a rescue, weren't you?
Now, yes, Michelle, your other passion, of course, must be animals, because you've got a rescue.
I did. I already have a dog called Humphrey, who I've had for about 9 years, who is a rescue. So he's roughly about 10. And then, I do a lot for a charity called All Dogs Matter. I love dogs, and I love the woman that runs it, Ira. We've become really good friends, and I do a lot of fundraising for her. And so a lovely dog came up, a Cavapoo, who I named Peggy, and who I've now officially adopted.
My little Teddy. Oh,
that's gorgeous.
Peggy.
Peggy.
Michelle. Right.
Michelle. Go on talking about it just a bit more. Tell us about Peggy.
So actually, she's feeling a bit sorry for herself. She's laying on the floor, and she's just been spayed about 5 or 6 days ago. Because when you have a rescue dog, they normally get them spayed for you. So, but my other dog, Humphrey, is quite old and a bit grumpy. And so I thought it might give him a lease of life, you know, a young dog. But he's still not really having it. He's still not having it. But, you know, I just, and a lot of people, I mean, this is the only worry. A lot of people did foster dogs during lockdown. Yes. And I think you just hope that they keep them, or they are responsible about it, you know.
Absolutely. Michelle, I've been trying to actually adopt a dog for about 3 months, because I've wanted to beforehand. But, but 2 dogs that came up, their owners decided to keep them, so I've been let down twice. But the thing is, I was really pleased though for the dogs that they stayed with their owners in the end. But I'm really want to adopt. I've always had dogs, and I don't have one at the moment. So
I'll
I'll
sort it for you.
Thank you.
I'll
Will
speak
you?
to Ira. I mean, and you know what? You have to have the right dog for you. But you know what?
Do.
I believe a dog finds you. That's what
I
I
agree.
believe.
I agree with you.
He's been waiting for Michelle to come on the show, you see. That's what's been happening. There's a little dog that's been waiting, and Michelle had to come on the show.
I'm so excited.
Dee, can I just say something? You look like you're topless. Have you got something under there? Because all I can see is these lovely shoulders, and I'm like, what is she wearing? Is she wearing it?
I have been topless on this show, actually, Michelle.
She has.
And they always say I don't wear any knickers, which I admitted to one day, and I can't live it down.
Listen, you know what? I've admitted that, and my boyfriend always takes the mickey because he goes, because my grandfather was French, and he goes, oh, that's because you're French, isn't it? You don't wear any knickers. But no,
Oh la la!
it's just more comfortable sometimes not to wear them.
Yeah,
Listen,
I agree.
I find it weird if I don't wear knickers.
Oh really? No, I don't like anything clingy around me, and no.
Yeah. And you see the lines, don't you? You see the lines.
I have lowered this conversation, haven't I? We're talking
No,
about
honestly, Michelle, it gets lower and lower.
Yeah, this is about right, Michelle.
I'm just worried because now we have two Nicholas people. We're going to be overtaken, girls. I'm seriously worried.
Yes.
This is why Zoom is great, because most people you don't have to get dressed on your lower half.
You don't.
No,
Exactly.
Or in your
exactly. Or at all.
No one ever knows what I'm wearing. They always think, oh, you look glamorous, but I didn't look glamorous from the neck upwards. Be like, look what I've already shown these. I've got this on my feet, my Ugg slippers.
Oh.
But
you see, also what I think you're right when you said about things, the new norm. I mean, in a way, maybe business meetings will be better on Zoom, because you won't have to have all that bother of wherever you're going into town, going to a club where you're going to meet somebody. Or,
That's right.
This saves a lot of time having a business meeting on Zoom, and you don't waste your time meeting somebody and going, well, actually, that was a waste of time.
And a lot of people are creating shows, like sitcoms, like Dumb Breeding and dramas, and everybody's out there now creating their own shows.
Yeah, well, I am producing. I've had a couple of. I've been producing for a while, and we've got two things hopefully off the go that I met these people on Zoom. I've never met them before in my life.
Wow, there you go.
I think we should definitely start, because we've started this show and it's become really, really successful. I mean, we were astonished by the success of this, and I think because of that, we must work together more, all of us. If you've got ideas, bringing people together. We all know so many writers, creators. We all of us could make our own little industry, and we're in control of it for the first time in our lives. We're in control of this now, and I think that's the green shoots. I know there's a lot of things, and also we were just talking about this morning before you came on. Is the cruises? The cruises that people have now from today been told that they shouldn't cruise anymore. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
so sad.
Huge industry as well, not for our industry too, for all the people that are on board, all the creatives that go and to do all the ships. I mean, it's devastation for all of us. It really is. But I think we've got to look we can only look the other direction. We can't look back. We have to look forward.
Yes, no, absolutely. And the reason why I started the fundraiser is because, I want to be optimistic, but also I think in our industry, we all stick together. We do. We should show that we're all united. And I think people in our industry are like that. And this is a time for helping each other and collaboration. And also particularly with women as well. I think a lot more, and I think it's great what you're doing. And I think are you going to carry this on after lockdown?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I think it's really great, and I think people really need this, because a lot of people aren't going to be going back to work, as you say.
Michelle, you and Debbie have worked together before, haven't you, Debbie?
Oh yeah, we've had interesting times together, because we were in EastEnders together. Then I played your sister in Real Women, and then we worked together on the street, and we've been friends for 300.
We have 3 times now. I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, when I was your big sister.
No, it's weird because I always get asked, even though EastEnders was 23, 24 years ago, people, and Corrie was what, only 6, people always ask me about EastEnders. I don't think there goes a day goes by without someone going, all right, Cindy, hello, Cindy. I mean, it used to be insane. Now, you know what? I don't care. I'll say hello to anybody. Call me anything you want.
Absolutely. But Michelle, I have to tell you, I remember your very first appearance. I remember your very first appearance on EastEnders. And I thought, what a cool dude you are.
Well, that was 1988.
Yeah, that's why I'm wearing this in celebration.
Thank you.
Listen, Michelle, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much for coming on the show. You've been a delight. Please, will you come back and see us again soon?
That'd be lovely. And I think it's brilliant what you're all doing. Please keep it up. It's brilliant.
Thank you,
come back
Michelle.
and see us. It would be very interesting to know what is in your makeup bag.
Yes.
What's in my makeup bag? Apart from makeup.
Yeah, but you tell us that's another show, and we're very interested.
I see. Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you were I'm being a bit blonde. I thought you were asking me. Oh, listen, there's loads. There's loads you can do. There's absolutely loads.
We will get you back to be nosy about your makeup bag.
Okay. Oh, you don't want to look in mine. It's disgusting. It's oh my God, there's lots of things.
Thank you, darling.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, Michelle. Thank you.
Bye.
Oh, that's lovely.
So entrepreneurial. She never stops. It's amazing.
Yes.
Fabulous.
She's fantastic. Another Gemini, you see.
Fantastic.
She is brilliant.
Harriet, the Geminis.
Gemini.
Yeah,
Rules.
Geminis.
Aries, Gemini. Oh, fabulous.
Something very important, which we haven't mentioned for a while. Wines with Stories have given us our own wine case that we actually have put together ourselves because they have educated us in the wine department. So if you go to our website, which is amazingwonderbirds.com, and you can see on I think it's one of the pages, you'll find it anyway.
There's a special page.
There's a special page, Wines with Stories. It's $49.99, and it should really be £80 for 6 bottles of wine. That's what, £8 a bottle for artisan wine. It's absolutely fantastic, and we are it's a Wonderbirds case.
I'd like to say, also not just the amazing discount, but also the hydration value of the Prosecco. You can't go wrong. It's vital to have it through these summer months.
Exactly, and it's the rosé for Sherrie, because Sherrie loves rosé.
Yes, I do love rosé.
Yes,
I do like their reds as well, though. I'm addicted to Wines with Stories. Every bottle is fantastic, I have to say.
It is.
So you've got
amazing
Wonderbird special. Please go to our website and buy it because it's fabulous.
Yes, definitely.
And I'll be there. Are fabulous.
Now tomorrow.
Yes.
Tomorrow we have a very special program, and it's all about cleaning, which apparently is the new wellness. Cleaning is actually an extension of meditation.
What?
And so and apparently if you clean, you feel better in yourself. It's actually holistic. It's very good for you mentally. It overcomes all sorts of things like anxiety, stress.
Yes, Debbie.
So while you clean, I'll meditate.
Okay. That's the deal. Oh, actually, we could get that really nice woman who comes in to clean for you, couldn't we?
Yeah.
We can't talk about people coming to clean for us, please.
Oh, no. Right. Why not?
Somebody needs to clean for me because I can't find
Somebody has to do it. But
exactly, somebody has to do it. Anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget, Wines with Stories, a Prosecco with us tonight.
Absolutely.
I'm about to go and open a bottle.
Great, and I'm going to start polishing.
Fabulous.
That's all I'm saying. I'm spraying and polishing straight after this.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye. Bye.